Clay, so we're going to be heading up to the Silicon Slopes, right?
Yeah, great area up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're up here in Highland. Now take a look at that view.
Wow.
As we fly around this house, you gotta love spring in Utah, right?
You do.
I just absolutely love it. Okay, so this one is right up, and take a look at this shot. I think this is real ingenious. They fly up to the front of the house,
Yeah.
and normally they stop and open the door, but take a look at this one. They just fly right through.
Well, what a perfect entry too. The background, the mountains, the approach, the neighborhood, the architectural lines on this home.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and this one you can tell as you walk into the front of the house, you'll notice all the moldings. Take a look at all the moldings on the wall and all the detail, the work that they did into this. That takes a craftsman, that takes a laborer to go through and do all that work. This is grundles of money.
And that's the thing people don't realize is the extra money that goes into this with these extra finishes. You can't just look at the square footage. You have to look at these finishes, and these are just spectacular.
And so if you were a builder and going to build this for somebody to be a spec home, you would never do stuff like this, because each one of those things takes so many hours of a craftsman to go in there, cut all those things and spackle, and make it look beautiful.
Right.
And
That's
so
right.
as you can see, they spared no expense on this. Just absolutely beautiful.
Well, throughout.
Yeah.
You'll go into each room and you just see it.
A lot of craftsmen, a lot of detail work, and this is a really unique home. So this one on the main floor, it's a two-story, but on the main floor you have 5 bedrooms on the main floor, and or an office. So you can either have 4 bedrooms or an office. One of them's kind of a bit of a flex room. That's just on the main floor.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, and then upstairs you got another 2 bedrooms, and down the bedroom basement you've got another 2 bedrooms, and so you're talking 9 bedrooms.
That's a large home for a great family and great to entertain and yeah.
But it's not like it's all bedrooms, because they've got a ton amount of open space here, home theaters and big expansive space in the basement that we're going to go to look at in the basement here in just a minute. So we're at 6255 square feet with 9 bedrooms, 3 full, 1 3/4, and 1/2 bath. And it sits on 0.32 acres. It was built in 2006. Of course, it's got a nice 3-car garage. It's got 2 entries on the front of the house. In the backyard, we're going to take a look at that in a minute. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Well, you say it certainly is not, but I mean, you have just these great open spaces, these nice molded pillars throughout, great attention to detail, the extra little touches that they put on the wall finishes.
Yeah, and this is going to be upstairs above the garage here. We got 2 bedrooms, as you can see, just a nice space.
It is, yeah.
And this one we've been showing, and I get a ton of feedback about just how beautiful the home is and how it lays out really well. And headed down to the basement here. Let's take a look.
Again,
look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk into the basement and bam, you just, again, nice finishes right off the bat.
And so normally in basements, you're going to see a lot of walls, but they did steel beams in this one, so they're expand that space. So you remember how we talked about it's got 9 bedrooms, but look at how open this is.
Yep.
It still has a ton of open space.
It does.
It's absolutely beautiful,
It
right?
is, yeah. The woodwork and the extra tile that you have there, I mean, just...
And look at those ceilings.
Yes.
The cost, if you had to recreate this home, I mean, they're only, right now, they're at $118 a square foot.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing, because, you walk into a house and you'll say, oh, this is a nice home. This is one of those homes you walk into and you look at it and you say, wow, this is spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For $118 a square foot, that's unheard of. And you're right there, right at the Silicon Slopes, which is so popular. I mean, this is where all the jobs are coming in. So this is an executive type home. Here we're going to the home theater. Take a look at that.
Yes.
Beautiful, right?
That is amazing.
Just what everybody wants, everybody needs. I can't get over the price at $118 a square foot. Now, take a look at the backyard.
Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Of course, they got this arbor that's right in the back, and it looks down over this beautiful valley. The views off the back are just absolutely gorgeous.
That's such a great area. And again, even in the backyard, the landscape, look at all the detail that they put into that.
They even got a little waterfall.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
I know.
$118 a square foot. A builder cannot rebuild this house even close, because new construction without a finished basement, without a yard, you're going to be looking at least $100 and probably $25, $135 a square foot.